creatine, this miracle thing that everybody should be taking.
There's almost nothing creatine can't do.
Creatine isn't magic, but your gym routine is missing out without it. People treat creatine like a mythical cheat code, but it's actually the most scientifically backed supplement on Earth. It recycles ATP, your cell's energy currency, giving your muscle fibers the fuel for those extra 2 reps that actually trigger growth.
Is there any harm in eating too much protein?
It's rare, and in fact, almost everybody who has some degree of an issue with their body fat levels underconsume protein.
Stop fearing too much protein. You're actually starving your muscles. Most mainstream diet advice has people worrying about kidney damage from protein before they even hit the bare minimum. Protein has the highest thermic effect of food, meaning your body burns up to 30% of its calories just digesting it. Undereating it is the real mistake.
You know, when I was growing up, they said you have to have protein right after you eat your meal. You have to have this much protein. You have to have it before you eat your meal. It doesn't matter when you have it.
The 30-minute anabolic window is officially a gym myth. Chugging a lukewarm shaker cup in the locker room right after dropping your dumbbells won't double your gains. Total daily intake dominates timing every single time. As long as you hit your daily macro target, your body keeps amino acids in circulation for hours.
Because when I grew up and read stuff about gaining muscle, it said you had to have like 5 or 6 meals a day. It said that's what bodybuilders do.
You don't need to eat 6 times a day unless you're competing on Mr. Olympia. Bodybuilding routines got copy-pasted into everyday fitness advice. Enhanced bodybuilders eat 6 times a day because they need 5,000 calories to maintain mass. For regular people trying to drop belly fat, 6 meals just means 6 opportunities to overeat.
Whenever we talk about any kind of physical goal, any sort of fitness goal, we have to address 2 main things. So what goal are we talking about? What is at stake?
Copying an elite athlete's diet plan is ruining your fat loss. Context is everything in sports science. A protocol built for an athlete with 5% body fat fighting for half a pound of muscle retention will backfire on someone sitting at a desk 8 hours a day trying to lose 20 pounds.
So there's an interesting thing about high-balling protein that facilitates that reduction in body fat.
Eating more food is actually the secret to burning belly fat. High protein intake acts like a metabolic secret weapon. It suppresses ghrelin, your hunger hormone, while requiring significantly more energy from your body to break down compared to fats or carbs. You literally burn calories while staying fuller longer.
And the way that we know this is because there have been several studies now. 4 trials, 1 case study by Joey Antonio.
Science proved overeating protein doesn't automatically make you gain fat. In Joey Antonio's famous overfeeding studies, subjects ate massive amounts of extra protein above maintenance calories and didn't gain extra body fat compared to control groups. Protein is exceptionally hard for the body to convert directly into stored adipose tissue.
You realize the trade-off that they're incurring with a low-protein diet and older age sarcopenia and stuff.
Low-protein diets and aging are a recipe for muscle wasting. Sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, is one of the biggest drivers of metabolic decline and loss of independence in older adults. Skimping on protein as you age speeds up this loss, making strength maintenance almost impossible.
But for the general healthy population, there have been many studies that have rolled out looking at effects on kidney function, liver function, bone health.
The protein ruins your kidneys myth needs to die today. Unless you have pre-existing kidney disease, science shows 0 adverse organ effects from high protein intake in healthy individuals. Your kidneys are designed to process nitrogen. High protein simply raises their filtration efficiency naturally without damaging them.
It is true that gram for gram, generally speaking, animal proteins are more, in quotes, anabolic.
Not all protein grams are created equal on your plate. Animal protein contains a complete amino acid profile with higher concentrations of leucine, the primary trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Plant sources often lack key amino acids or have lower digestibility per gram.
Controlled interventions where vegan group has been compared with an omnivore group, and Total daily protein was optimized at 1.6 grams per kilogram.
Vegans can build just as much muscle as meat eaters if they do this. When total daily protein intake is set high enough, above 7 grams per pound of body weight, the anabolic difference between plant and animal protein vanishes. The key for plant-based lifters is hitting that higher overall threshold to compensate for lower leucine concentration.
For 12 weeks, no significant differences between groups in muscle size and strength gain, whether it was a omnivorous protein intake or whether it was a plant-based protein intake.
12-week clinical study destroys the vegan muscle building debate. Head-to-head resistance training studies showed identical cross-sectional muscle growth across both groups. This proves that dietary preference doesn't limit hypertrophy, insufficient total daily protein intake does.
You are not going to want to try to get all your protein in a single meal.
Eating 150 grams of protein in one meal is a waste of effort. While your body will digest and absorb the energy, muscle protein synthesis caps out per feeding session. Dumping all your daily protein into one sitting limits the number of times you trigger the muscle-building pathway throughout the day.
We want to maximize the amount of times you maximally stimulate muscle protein synthesis in the course of the day. You could probably do that at least 3 or 4 times.
3 to 4 meals a day is the sweet spot for maximum muscle growth. Spacing protein into 3 to 4 distinct meals provides repeated microanabolic events. This re-triggers the mTOR pathway every 3 to 5 hours without forcing you to eat like a full-time job.